Hello viewers, welcome back to Splunk Online Tutorials. Today we are going to discuss about some of the real-time examples how Splunk comes into the play or comes into the rescue to solve issues in a minutes of time. For example, it was midnight 1 o'clock and you were in a deep sleep and your boss called you telling that customers are continuously reporting that they are not able to perform any transactions over the websites that cost money, so you need to fix it very urgently. And at that point of time everything was moving out of your brain, that is that web server issue, is that an application server issue, is that a database server issue, is that disk full, or is that load balancers not routing the request properly. So what was that? So you are very confused to see which logs first and how to approach this issue. So in this point, you just remember that you have deployed the Splunk a day before that. So now Splunk will do its job. So you just started the Splunk. From one place you can search all the logs from your web servers, database, firewalls, routers, load balancers, and as well as search configuration files and data from other devices, operating systems, applications, everything. So you are just looking at the graphs of web server traffic you see, and when the problem occurred was at 7 p.m. in previous day midnight. So it is stating that there is an error in the web servers. So any request that is routing through web servers is getting an error message. So when you look at the top 10 errors which occurred, then you just found out that home page is okay and search page also okay. Then you just found out that shopping cart was a problem. So starting at 7:10 p.m., every transaction that is coming to shopping cart is throwing an error. So this is driving away the customers from your websites. So that should be fixed. And you know that shopping cart relies on an e-commerce server that is connected to a database. You started looking at the logs related to the database. So database is showing up. So then let's look at e-commerce server logs. At that time, the e-commerce server logs started saying that it cannot connect to the database server. You then search for configuration file changes, then you see that someone has changed the network settings. Then you just remember that previous day network upgrade has happened. So that might cause the issue. When you look closer into that, it was not done correctly. The configuration was mismatched to the original ones. So you immediately found out the guy who has done the upgrade and asked him to roll back the upgrade. Then system started working fine. So in this way, within very minutes of time, around 5 to 10 minutes, you figured out what the issue and you are able to bring the website back. So that's the power of this Splunk platform. And to move up with one more example, one of my friends were working in promotion department of larger retailers. So he tunes the search engine optimizations and promotions for their products to optimize the incoming traffic. And the one previous week to that, the guys from data center has installed a Splunk dashboards to show the past hour, day, and week results. Okay, so looking at that graph for last few hours, he saw a spike for 20 minutes ago. So searches from that company latest product were way up. So when they checked on the top referring URLs in the past hour, and Splunk showed that one of the celebrities had tweeted about their product and linked to the homepage. So that is why the traffic was more on their homepage. So he quickly looked at another graph that shows performance of most frequently visited pages. The search page was overloaded with multiple queries and multiple people searching at a time. So a huge crowd of people is coming to the site, but they are not able to find the product that they are looking for. So that is using up all the resource of the web page. So he just logged in into site's content management system and just kept a promotional ad of new product at the center of the home page. Then he looked that entire traffic is moving on to the next page where the promotional product lies there. So in that way, he converted the incoming traffic load into next page where the product is actually available. So in these examples, so it is very clear how Splunk is used to resolve the issues and how Splunk is capable of proactively escaping the issues that causing our business down.